We have Valmonica for you today. Ancient gears leap back into action and magical muskets, and there is so much more too. You guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. So today we're going to be starting off with some Valmonica here. I'm not going to lie, like Valmonica has gotten so many little cool pieces just casually over time to add into the equation of this. But don't worry, it's always going to be Fiendsmith cards bringing up the theme here. It's just good consistency upgrades and things like that. Of course, you know, you're getting to play the Lacrima as well. You do see the Dice and friends, but it's really the Beatrice here that kind of helps things out along the way. You gotta love to see consistency. We are playing one copy of the basically new game plus for the deck, which is actually really cool. I really wish we could play some of these floodgates to kind of slow down the course of your opponent getting to advance. But, you know, in terms of deck build and just overall state of things that you might want to possibly mess around with in terms of the market or in terms of the meta, okay, I think someday we'll get some spotlight on this. Next up here, Ancient Gears. So, of course, I mean, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, a free special summon from the hand, and then you contribute a special summon an Ancient Gear Golem or a monster that mentions it, ignoring its summoning conditions. I just love the fact that this can bring out the Dark Golem, and then you can get to the pounding that you need here. But I see we're playing Junk Giant as well. If your opponent controls a level 5 or higher monster, special summon, and a synchro summon using this card as material, the other player cannot activate cards effects when that monster synchro summoned. We're at Black Rose levels of toxicity right now, which is kind of stupid. Imagine you're just able to bring this out and then, like, I don't know, something else to make the Black Rose. I don't know, that's just, I see this and I'm intrigued by the idea. But alright, man, the more ideas that you see people just kind of throwing at things, okay. Alright, we also have Magical Musketeers. Hey, you know, if you haven't looked at the last couple lists and seen just the overall impact that Fool Warso is actually having on the game, it's an importantly incredible thing to see. I do see that we are playing one copy of the Made to Order Mermaid Outfitter out. Yeah, this card was really cool for like just trying to have some mirror match applications in general. I believe that they're trying to counteract Fiendsmith stuff with this. It's a cute idea. I also see we're playing two copies of the Sinful Spoils Deception down here because, you know, we got to make those Azamina cards. The fact that you're able to pack all of this stuff kind of into one deck and achieve some actually playable results, to me, is really, really cool. It also just kind of shows, like, even on the top end of the meta out here, the little ideas and things that you can see being tossed around is working out. Okay. Ooh, we have, is this Evil Hero with Azamina in it? Yeah, it is. How many people are going to try to just play Silvera out here, because the card is kind of cool. Like, I this entire time I've just found it interesting just to see the levels of synergy that people have been kind of throwing at things and just being like, hey, this works out. Also, the fact this build is also straight playing the Scythe. Okay, we're also main decking a Fool War, so I guess with our one cross out, you may as well try to play this. You know, on best note, you know, you don't have to deal with this, or maybe you cut off half of the food chain with this. The problem is, like, you can't stop both right now. Like, that's a pretty big thing. So yeah. just get the Scythe. That's all you need to do. Must be nice, OCG. Ooh, we have spiders with me perform mages. Okay. I also see we are doing one of the 7th Tachyon in here. Who's our reveal? Oh, we're doing C104. Oh, wait. Oh, we can search for the mother spider with... That's really cool. Okay. I will tell you, the fact that this little 7th Tachyon stuff is like just free little usages to kind of step on into some of the most random ideas. That is so cool. I also believe this is what, a spellcaster? 7th Tachyon has to search same type and or attribute, which, I mean, Dark, Spellcaster. Unfortunately, I mean, same type and or attribute. So, I mean, hey, you can search for Spellcaster off of it too. So, you can also go, I mean, you can grab any of these, right? Because, well, you can't grab these. Never mind. I think you can grab this one because it is a 5 Spellcaster. Well, either way, that's cool. All right, what else we got back here? Ooh, we have Centurion Dragon Link? What in the world is going on here? So, you're going to be using your Centurion stuff to step on into the standard package out here, which, I mean, is going to basically be 12s, but I do see here we are playing the Primera Primus. I feel like anything that's touching the Centurion build, or Centurion anything right now, are all going to be trying the same thing. They're going to be trying to use the stuff as stepping stones in order to, you know, just turbo out into like this. We're not even dedicating no Crimson Dragon. We're just playing the Borland stuff in here? Huh. I mean, I guess to be fair, you're not... I don't know. Looking at the amount of Centurion cards that this deck is playing, you can definitely tell that it feels like it wants to be Centurion, but, you know, we're just using all these other engine pieces to get places. Okay. Ooh, what else we got here? I see that we have more Centurion for you. Wow, okay. So those builds actually playing the Emblem of Salvation, which is fine. You do see the triple copies of Furuarso. We are playing one Tree, the one Similla, and then, of course, the one Emeth and the one Gargoyle. Okay, and then 3-3 split on this. Okay, so this is basically, in case the TCG does go after King Calamity or something along the way, this should give you a little bit of an idea of how you want to suit up and actually play things. I mean, you have the Bonds, the True Awakening, and the Phalanx. I mean, no Horus package in here, but I feel like the OCG's not been like a super big fan of the Horus package. You know, it's just one of those things you look at, you're like, hey, you know, the Horus package is free extenders for the deck, sure, but so many of these decks have just kind of gone away from it. I don't really blame them all that much from, you know, wanting to just, I guess, play less stuff. All right. Ooh. We have Vanquish Soul with Tenpai. Okay, so first of all, I mean, your Tenpai package, this is a good example of just being able to do your thing. You know, you have the one Fadra, the two Genroku, the two Tundra, and the triple Pydra in your one field spell with triple Sing and Kaiman. Like, what is that, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 cards splashed into a Vanquish Soul deck to be able to OTK your opponent? That's kind of stupid, in my opinion, but the more you know, when you can just snap your fingers and randomly OTK your opponent, it just proves maybe there's something wrong with this. Now, I'm just really happy to see more splashability, especially Vanquish Soul being playable. Like, that's so freaking cool, man. Like, you love to see it. Next up here, Madolche with... Well, we're really just shoving Azamina cards in anything right now. I guess the fact that you can technically make a Tiara Friche and then have, you know, these two set up on the background here so you can do some things is hilarious. I also thought, like, some of the Madolche... I need to become a Madolche expert, so I know which ones will lock you into Madolche, but I don't think this build really gives a crap. Because, like, you're also playing the Red Reboot here. You are focusing in on, you know, the Diabellstar stuff. It's just really funny to see, you know, stripped out, like, the OSS package just to put some negates on the field. Like, really? That's pretty good. Also, you know, your Vernal Sith package is just 4 cards in the deck. How the mighty have changed. If something like this actually makes its way to the TCG, I'm not gonna lie, this would be really, really, really cool to see. And our last list here, we actually have TGs. I mean, of course this deck's going to be playing the Diabellstar package, right? Because you need to be able to get to the OSS to get to the level 1 here, because Rocket Salamanders, everything. But as is the current state of things in the OCG, everything's playing Azamina. Because, once again, I mean, why would I want to pass up, you know, the value of these 2 cards give me? Like, you gotta be crazy to want to pass that up. So... just 1 Sacred, 3 Deception, and you're basically good to go here. I don't see anything else really to touch on this. Like, the synergy seems fine. So what do you guys think about everything? Please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons! Thank you! Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.